Right, let's play what's wrong with the Integra, because I don't know yet. So when I'm driving, go to hit the brakes, I get a click, 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 click noise when I softly press the brakes. When I firmly press them and come to a complete stop, no clicks. It's only when proceeding into a stop, I get a rapid clicking noise. So I'm going to find out what's wrong with it, hopefully. And maybe it'll help anybody out there with that issue that they're having possibly with their Integra, Honda, or any other vehicle with this issue. So let's get to it.
It was the first time, do you remember? Can I take you there? Back to when we felt like this was forever. Can I take you there? Like it was the first time, do you remember? Can I take you there?
Okay, so one thing you can do is grab your tire at 12 and 6 when it's still tight. I've actually loosened mine. Grab it, 12 and 6, and give it a shake. If you have movement, you could possibly have a bad wheel bearing. Shake it from 9 and 3, could have a bad like inner outer tie rod, you know, something like that. I already checked all that before I loosened everything up. We're good and tight, so we know it's not any kind of bushing or bearing associated with this. So let's just go ahead and take it off, and possibly, I think it's the brakes. I think the caliper or the brake pad or the shim. But let's dig in.
What's my life? Can I take you there? Like it was the first time, do you remember? Can I take you there?
Alright, so a good sign if you have a CV axle that's going out is you will have a bunch of grease splattered all over the inside of your wheel and tires. So it's dirty, but I don't see any grease. And I didn't see any ripped boots. I think CV axle is out of the question, out of the culprit. So let me dig further.
Take you there.
I do not see anything out of the ordinary. I don't see any wear on the shims, unusual wear on the brake rotor, on the calipers. So, and nothing was loose. Everything was really tight, so I don't know, maybe we'll just put everything back together and magically it'll be all good to go. So that's all I got. So I mean, that's all I'm gonna do is put it all back together and cross my fingers and maybe that'll fix it. I will go back and put anti-seize and or anti-squeak on the brakes and all that good stuff, which I'm pretty sure I have. So we'll go ahead and do that and clean everything up, make sure maybe it was just some dirt, something loose in there that kind of fell out and I don't see it, but we'll just clean everything up and go from there. So let's get to it. I think I found it. I think I found what my clicking noise is. It shouldn't move like that. You should have like a little bit, but you should have some resistance. So it's actually these little shims that are in there that have come loose. And so when I'm applying the brakes, it's, you know, clamping, and it's giving it enough that it's moving every so often. So when I'm at a slow stop and I'm just barely touching, I hear a click, 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 and it's consistent with the rotation of the tire. It's getting slower and further in between. But when I step on the brakes and then really stop the car, I don't get any of that. So I'm thinking I found I found what's wrong with the Integra. The brakes are good. The shims are bad, or shims, whatever you want to call them, that little metal piece that comes with new brake pads all the time. So, it sucks because I still have plenty of pads left and everything, but I'm gonna have to buy those. So, but we're just gonna put everything back right now, kind of grease, lube it, anti-squeak, all that good stuff, and just ride it out until I decide I can't do it anymore. So we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. Everything's good. Everything's working properly. So we just gotta get a new battery too. The battery is shot. I got a dead cell into it, so I have to get jump starts from people. I don't like that, but we know what this noise is, so I'm glad with that. I'm glad that I know what that noise is. So we know what that noise is, so that's good. Don't have to worry about that anymore. Let's focus on getting a battery and having fun with it and finishing up the other stuff. Still haven't got the metal that I was trying to get, but that's okay. We'll get it soon. We're still looking, still searching. So let me know down in the comment below if you know anybody in the Austin Round Rock area that does sell sheet metal, good price. Let me know. Let's put this back together now. All right, so we got everything semi-snug and bolted up and everything. So let me show you what that noise is doing, how that shim is actually loose in there, or whatever that's called. So I should not have that much play into it, but it's not affecting the stopping, it's not affecting the braking, it's not affecting anything. It's just kind of annoying and embarrassing noise coming from my car when I stop. So I'm not too concerned with it right now. It will get replaced. I do want to do a whole brake upgrade. I got stainless braided lines that I do want to install onto this. Get rid of these rubber lines. They're good. They're functional. They work, but they're also factory. They are 20-year-old rubber brake lines. So yeah, I got the braided stainless steel sitting over there. I do want to go with probably a 4-piston caliper up front and 2 in the rear. So I do want to have. So I do have plans for better stopping, quicker stopping, faster stopping, better stopping. They say there's no stopping me, but there is. Big brake kits are gonna stop me. So, I'm looking for a team maybe we could work with, but so right now, I know what my issue is. I can deal with it. I can live with it. It's good. So let me finish up here, get everything back on, and get back with you guys in a minute. We're done. So we're done with that. Eventually we're gonna cut this and fold it over and weld it up and be good. Of course we want to go bags. So right now the coilovers are great. They're amazing coilovers. Yeah, full bodied, so I got all the adjustabilities I need onto that. Got lower control arms. Got a big old mess with an oil leak somewhere. Don't want to deal with it. Yeah, we got actual tie rod ends that are the reverse mounts, so it'll level out our angle of our rack. So instead of having it up like that when it's lowered, it'll actually mount from the bottom and give us more of a more even and level. It's going to improve the handling. It's going to improve the alignment onto it. So when you're steering, you're going to have it, and it's less wear and tear on the rack and pinion because it'll all be right in angle and level. And especially when we're bagging it, we don't want to have too much going up and down constantly like that. And we don't have to cut that out and everything. So it's going to save us a lot and be better. So that is about it for now. So I just need to go and put the tire back on and clean up and all that stuff. This is just a short little video of something I decided to do because I had an issue with the Integra and I wanted to know what it was. So I'm just going to clean up here, get everything put back on. I appreciate you guys for watching. Remember, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss anything. Hit that bell notification. Leave a comment down below. And thank you for from the bottom of my heart for watching this. I appreciate it. We got a lot more going on. You're going to see some things that are boring and little. You're going to see some things that are massive and great and worth watching. Well, they're all worth watching. They're all worth watching. It's a guy and his Integra, so we're good. So I appreciate you guys. Remember, subscribe, like, thumbs up, and comment. Appreciate it. Stay humble, guys. Peace out.